Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cap Shack here, and welcome back to Foxhole. Continuing with War 79. The last video, we talked about the first day of the war, literally the first hours jumping in. What is it like to fight? Today, we're going to talk about the first few days and kind of my perspective on how the war has gone so far as one of the leaders of Armco. So, War 79 has begun. We've been fighting on multiple fronts. Armco has been responding and jumping onto whatever front line kind of needs us and whatever people are interested in doing. We're a fairly chill regiment. If you want to do something, gather some people together and go punch the blueberries in the face. That's kind of our operating procedure. Sometimes we do big events, sometimes we help other regiments. So what you're seeing here is myself and Wasted Space wrapping up a scouting mission. Now, one of the fun things about Foxhole is figuring out what you want to do, picking how you want to play the game. You don't always have to just jump on a front line with a rifle, a couple of magazines, and a bandage, and go and try to find a fight. It's good intel, though.
Yeah, the sort of intel that probably needs to be worked on tonight if it's going to be used at all.
Dude, we got plenty of tankettes. And if you want, I've got fucking 400 mammons just sitting in a bin somewhere. I can give them to you. Sitting in the storage depot down at Silk. I think I still like, or I think is a bit more secure, is just take a tankette up here and break those foxholes. You know?
Quite possibly, yeah.
So what our little boating scouting trip revealed was that there was a coastline right next to a storage depot, one of the seaports actually, that was relatively undefended. It was kind of funny. The southern side of the coast was just festooned with defenses, right? We're talking about, we're talking garrison houses, we're talking foxholes, we're talking rifle garrisons, and a couple of AT guns, I'm pretty sure were sitting there. Like, the thing was leveled, mines, barbed wire, and then we went slightly to the east, and it was nothing but just foxholes. Now, for infantry, that's fairly deadly, but for any kind of armor, it's gonna get wrecked. I mean, yeah, you could drive up a Jeep there and it would be able to survive a few shots, but we have light tanks at this point. We've got baby tanks, the machine gun variant that can actually do damage to them. So we were talking about, I was like, well, if we're gonna operate, Wasted said we should probably do it tonight. I was heading to bed, I wasn't gonna be able to lead the operation, and I was really happy to hear that he was going to. So our little scouting expedition that I wanted to go on turned into an event, and we could land on a beach. The other part with this was just practice beach landings. We've had some, interesting experiences with boats so far. None of the ones that I have had have been particularly positive experiences. They normally take too long, they add a lot of complication, you have to land the boats just right, they take more fuel, they're slow, you might as well just drive there if you're taking, tanks. Well, in this instance, the beach landing was the only way to do it. So how did it turn out? Well, this was literally the opening of Wasted's stream that night, and if you're interested in seeing more of his perspective on how Armco is doing, especially if you're up in those late night, like Aussie, UK late night times, then head on over to the URL down below. That's Wasted's channel, and you can see the full stream if you want to see what else happened that night. And you can join him for other Foxhole streams. He actually streams more often than I do. All right, guys, here's the battle, the landing.
All right, 20 seconds, or not even 20 seconds, like 5 seconds.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm late.
We're here, boys.
Let's go.
To the beach. Go, go. Go, go, go. Do-do.
Watch tower, please.
The things push up. Stay behind. Get back.
They can hit me. Get closer up the hill. They can hit your heads. Come over here.
Sweep the beach for the infantry. Sweep the beach. Alright, wardens have spotted us. That was an enemy with binocs.
Foxholes in those bushes. Southwest.
Infantry screen wants the foxhole down. Screen.
Watch the bushes to the right side, guys. There are foxholes in there.
Yeah, at the end of these houses on the left. Oh, they got it. There's a watchtower over there, Wasted to the left.
I see it. Let's get this foxhole first. We're vulnerable from the sides. Watchtower, Trent.
Okay, push forward, push forward, push forward.
No, don't push forward, don't push forward.
Hey,
More foxholes, more
I'm
foxholes.
pushing first.
Bomb
We want the garrison. Remember, the garrison is our target. Not down this way.
Ryo, you can stay here. We already
That's
got
what I mean.
medics
Town hall,
up.
go, go, go.
Limestone and Silly Viking, you're with me.
Medic.
Alright, I'm sending
There's a
John
foxhole
to
immediately to the left. Reloading.
I'm top rain, watch the south. Wasted infantry here south.
Alright, wasted, so pull back across the river and see if there's ammo resupply on the other side.
Yeah, heads up, guys. You want to get back aboard. We have completely bingo ammo on the tanks. We've killed so many foxholes that we're out. We need to go and get more. Like, prep it off stream and then randomly start the stream in the middle of it. But yes, hopefully we distracted things quite nicely with that.
we still alive on the beach?
Now we're just leaving again.
We're pulling back across to resupply, rearm. We're dry on ammo.
Honestly, it's going to be a pretty nice little distraction as to like, what the hell? And now they're gone?
Yeah, that was really cool to see. It was neat seeing our scouting efforts in the earlier night end up turning into an actual operation. We had taken screenshots, we had talked about it back and forth, we had shared it with the rest of Armco Command and said, okay, well, let's give this a go. And it was neat to see that turn into an actual event. So that was his evening, and I think they continued to do raids for the majority of the night, like hitting the shore, breaking a bunch of stuff, and then pulling back. And they managed to pull back. I think they lost one tank that just decided to stay on the beach for some reason. He was off screen. So there was more going on than just what you saw from his perspective. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what's going on with this POV, what's up with this strange resolution, I'll probably do a video talking about this later on. It's something that Wasted was experimenting with. Apparently playing in the old like CRT monitor aspect ratio gives you a better field of view. It's ridiculous, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Anyways, so let's fast forward about a day and a half later to a different front line. I've logged in, I'm ready to fight, and I've decided to gather a squad together, the Scrappin' Squad, as I call them. A group that got together because we were clearing out a bunch of scrap. 25,000 scrap that was just sitting at a base, needed to be pulled in and refined. Anyways, gathered them together, we moved the scrap, and then we're like, you know what, let's go, we got a good squad going here, let's go to the front. You know what, let's go fight around the area north of Saltbrook, the Saltbrook channel. Now, if you've never heard of Saltbrook, I've mentioned it here on the channel before in the last video, actually. It's where we spent day one fighting. It is brutal city street fighting, but we're past that. We've actually managed to claim the city at this point in the war and push farther north in this canyon. It follows a road that runs north and south, and there are two mountain ranges, the large areas that you can't move through. Now, the enemy has set up a base to our left on the other side of the mountain, and then there's one directly in front of us. There's lots of defenses in the way, and my squad spent the entire night fighting this. Some good work was had. One of our team members, one of our squad members managed to capture an enemy RPG and got some serious work done. Stupid rifle garrisons, I hate them so much. Sieging buildings, man.
Can you suppress these rifle garrisons?
You can, but I think that Locke's actually gonna nail it and not have to waste the ammo. There's the kill. Oh, it's a slam dunk right into the window.
Love it.
Okay, they are actually in the building where Steve's at. Steve, you crazy bastard. So what's in their base?
A bunch of people know that we pushed up to the right side.
Why?
I didn't have to kill Steve.
Why, Steve? Why did you kill Steve?
Crazy. I've been standing here shooting people and they run in the base.
Locke, why, you monster? So, pretty fun night with a good group of people. We managed to get a little bit of progress in, and they didn't overrun us. Now, this was just the beginning of Warden Weekend. Come Friday, the Wardens would be hitting pretty hard, and, well, Saltbrook was going to get nailed. They had a chance to build up a little bit. It was getting kind of late, so I called it a night. By the time I logged in the next day, the Wardens had decided they really, really wanted Saltbrook. They wanted the city, and so they were hitting it hard the next day, and going into Warden Weekend even harder. Now, I logged in to see a request. Armco, a few members, were requesting 120mm shells, and I was happy to oblige. Welcome to the pain that is Logi at an active war site where there's just everyone trying to log in and get up there. Yeah, we're waiting in queue.
Yeah. So, Captain, did you see the dev stream the other day?
I did see it. I saw our new tank with twin machine guns. Interesting. I want to know more about the Warden's ballista, because now not only do they get a ballista, but they get one with a turret? Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, especially since it's based on the Silverhand chassis.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. And I wonder if they're going to keep the stats, they're going to keep the speed. So, and then, like, how many slots does it have? How much ammo can it carry? Like, those are the questions that I have. There you guys are. I dropped your your ammunition back at the bunker base. Just south of here. So you want me to pull some up here? Looks like you got plenty of trucks, though.
Yeah, we've used a lot of ammo.
We've been here for
Only
like 5 hours.
2,000 rounds.
We've been more than 2,000. I would say
We
about
managed to get
3
a lot of their
plus.
artillery as well.
Oh, fantastic.
It's been
All of a sudden,
almost
Ollie was like,
impossible.
guys, 30, azimuth 30, fire, and then we just killed all their artillery.
I mean, Shaq, if you want to see damage, just go a little bit forward and you'll see there's a big open field up to Brackish. That's what we
Jack, we were here last night. Me and you were here last night.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You remember all the
Oh,
fortifications.
I remember
They're all
what they
gone.
had here. Yeah, we
There's
got a
so
little
many.
work done with some RPGs, but I bet you guys have been getting work done with these suckers.
How much shit is around here? Damn, you guys are still going with artillery. Hell yeah.
Party for days. You guys are loading fast. Look at this well-oiled machine here. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
take
running to
that
the
truck.
front. I'm gonna see what kind of damage you guys are doing.
On.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Look.
Hey,
Hey, what up?
you doing the spotting
You see that-
already?
Yeah, I'm kind of commanding it as well, you know, kind of.
Oh,
That one.
fantastic, man. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's been
You
good
see the
hits.
town hall?
What's up?
The town hall right in front of us?
Yeah,
Should be 100 meters. That's what we're hitting.
that's the main target. Gotcha.
We just ran out of ammo though.
Ah, they're good to reach the trucks then. I just brought up 5 more crates. Like yesterday, this was all rifle garrisons and AT turrets, and we did a little work here. We cleared a few of them out, but this was like heavily fortified. Now it's just an open field.
Yeah, it's perfect for rebuilding, you know?
Yeah, lots of space, you know. There's a lot of expansion that can happen here. Engineers will be very busy, hopefully. So your target right now is to just knock out the town hall up there?
Yeah, if we can knock it out, that gives us a break, which means we can... You ready for this, Jack?
Oh, I'm ready for it, man. You gonna drop it on it?
Yep. Very good.
I need to get a little bit closer so I can get a good eye on it. Good luck.
Get the fuck out. You suck.
Oh, hit the warden on the bike. Come on, Artie. Oh, he got away.
The wind hurts a lot as well.
Yeah. There's a bit of dispersion for sure. Like those two just landed on either side of it perfectly, like right on the corners. So it turns out this Artie team had killed the spawn point, that town center, multiple times throughout the day, having shelled it, popped it, shelled it again, popped it. And you can actually see, if you watch closely on the footage, you see those little puffs of smoke. Those are the dudes, the wardens over there, wildly repairing it, trying to keep the thing repaired so they can keep spawning there. Now, sadly, not but a few hours after these guys had called it a day, packed up all the guns, and brought them to a safe location, had this area fallen to the wardens. They had brought their own artillery up and another huge wave of infantry, so they kind of just delayed them for a while. But it was cool to see, and I love it. I love that new players are coming up and they're leading operations. They're learning how stuff works. They're getting people together, and then boom, I find ops going on. Why does an Armco member need 120 millimeter rounds? Well, probably because they've got 3 Artie team going to town up here. So very cool. Anyways, this is just a quick update on how the war is going so far. It is a proper fight. It has been a lot of fun. Well done, Wardens, for coming back hard. If you're new players on that faction side, I know there's been a lot of drama in the community. It's been good. This fight's been really great, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So I will hopefully see you guys if you're playing on the battlefield. If not, more videos to come telling the stories, the tales of the war as it continues. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel for more sci-fi gaming, modding, and sandbox MMOE goodness. I'll catch you next time.